Hello everyone. We're going to attempt the moon and the globe again, and we're going to be using Let's Resin Interference Gold with this alcohol ink. It's not the gold, it's the blue. Makes such a pretty color. And then for the globe, we're going to be using Galaxy. So I think that's kind of fitting. Both these powders are from Let's Resin. I will link them in the description under the More button if you want to look at it. Alright, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to mix up my resin first because this is the only one that I'm going to be brushing. This one I'm mixing. So just take me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So let's get this painted. Such a pretty color. Oh yes, that's gorgeous. Pretty easy to do. This Intense Chameleon Powder by Let's Resin sticks like crazy. It's just awesome. Ooh, well that was my bad. Just got it all over me. Make sure I get everywhere. Can you see how pretty that is? That's just gorgeous. All up under the ridge. Blow it out so I can see where there's either streaks or the metal part of my brush hit it. And it's hard to tell from the outside. So I have to look in. Okay, I believe that's done. Yeah, that's a gorgeous color. It's like a purple, blue, red. Split this in two because I did make 8 ounces. Not on purpose. I actually over poured my part B. So I ended up having to make that amount. Okay, so this one, we're going to use the same color on the inside because it's not really going to matter. You're not going to be able to see it anyway. So, here we go. If I can get this open there. I guess I need to put my gloves on too, y'all. Let me do that real quick. Excuse me, I had a procedure and it gave me a lot of gas. So I've been hiccuping and burping, and it's not pretty. It's not very feminine. But what can you do? You know, can't hold it in. All right. I'm going to put a good amount of this. And give it a stir. Look how gorgeous that color is. Can y'all see it? So pretty. That's the color that the moon is going to be. I just thought it'd be cute with a blue moon. Song about that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. You can even see that shimmer on the stick. Alright, so let's get that poured in this globe. Tad more. I do want to try to dome it. Oops. Alright, well that sucker is domed. Okay, I'm not going to waste it, so I'm going to pour it in here. Because this is the color I'm going to need. So I will just add more alcohol ink and more interference blue powder. Got quite a mess going on over here. I got drips everywhere. I don't like drips. Carefully move you out of the way. There we go. Okay. Get some more blue in there. Quite a bit. And some more of this. Look what it's doing. Isn't that weird? You see it? It's like having a baby under there. Let's see if that's enough. gorgeous. Gorgeous color. I love the Let's Resin powders. I love them. Love their alcohol inks as well. Of course, today I'm using Ranger. Okay, well that's just beautiful. All right. And I am going to give this a little spray. And then we're going to pour. Yeah, my resin's getting warm. I'm going to get some in that tip and some down in the bottom, and then I'm going to squeeze. Make sure I don't trap any bubbles. All right. And I just slightly want to dome this. Gosh, that color is pretty, pretty. Got a little bit extra. I'll figure something out to make with it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Let's just wait for these to cure. I'll be back. Hey, everyone. All right. We're going to start a frog. I love these little frogs, and they're pretty popular. So whatever I have left in here is what's going in first. And then we'll decide what to do with him tomorrow. And that filled up the majority of his body. Don't really want it going in his legs, but I do want it covering his eyes. I don't want half of his eyes not blue. And I think that got it. There we go. All right. There you have it. I'll be back. Hi everyone. Welcome back to pouring my art out. These are cured. So let's get them out, shall we? Probably a lot easier said than done. No, this part's not that hard. Oops. Now that I say that, all right, I think we're going to do a little alcohol. This is just going everywhere. Let's get that loosened up some. Not too bad. See when we get to the end. Come on now. There we go. All right, let me take out my little plug. See how that went. And it definitely needs some trimming. The plug doesn't really fit that great, but I mean, it does the job. I think most of this will just peel right out. May have to trim some of it. Let me get my nippers. Oh, anyway, what a beautiful color that is. I don't see any bubbles, not even on the bottom. So that's nice. All right. Woo, there it went. Looks a little rough, but I'm going to get my deburring tool out. Take care of the rest. If that doesn't do it, then I'll get my file out. Because really it's not all that bad. Just little scragglers here and there. But it's definitely sharp. Okay. Let's get this ball out. And I don't like these balls because the opening is so little. So it's hard to get them out without shooting them across the room. We will try. Oh, this one's coming out pretty easy, I guess because I sprayed it. Good. See? There is trimming on this one. It shrank quite a bit. But oh my goodness. Look at that color. Okay, and it's going to look something like that once I get all that cleaned up. I think that's pretty. And you can also use this as a tea light. So I love molds that you can use more than one way. This one you can use 1,000 different ways. This one a couple different ways, unless you wanted to maybe plant a succulent in there, which would be cool too. There you go, guys. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I don't think I'll do any embellishments. I think it's pretty just the way it is. All right, we will see you next time.